Y'all, we back for another episode 9, family meeting. I'm gonna start this off real quick, and well, first and foremost, man, R.I.P. to Black. Hold on, we gotta do that right. We gotta do that right, man. We Texico shouted. We about to
This for Texico Black. This is like we got to meet a real Atlanta legend,
a real ass nigga, man.
And nobody can ever take that away from us. Like this to me, this is better than meeting Gucci Mane, Shawty Low. Like nigga, I met Texico Black. Fuck what you talking about.
Like, and we ain't gonna go into all of the details, but I want to say one thing about this nigga though, that this nigga, he got his money and he took care of his goddamn family. Like it's his wife, like he might look at it, he'd be in the garage, he'll look at the bitch or some shit, like he like, but man, shawty, I ain't trying to fuck up my family. Like it ain't really worth it. Like a real ass nigga like that. Like nigga got money, bitches throwing themselves out. Nigga like this is about my family. So, you know what I mean? R.I.P. my nigga, man.
My nigga. Fuck that fake that. Like nah, matter of fact, we ain't even gonna do that.
And I'm mad that I ain't get to beat your ass in 2K again.
Oh yeah. That shit used to be mad funny. Nigga blind as fuck, but he talked so much shit that you just had to whip his ass.
I'm never testing that.
Word, I met him a couple of times. He seemed like an alright person.
You always looked out. They got me a job, all of that shit.
I mean, I think that the extent of it.
Yeah, that's Black. But while we on that subject, man, I feel like we should transition to. We don't talk about it enough. So, let's start off by saying how everybody's mental health is. How are you guys? Like, you can start so we can go. In cipher order.
Shit. I'm pretty swell, you know. I feel like mental health is some shit that you gradually just work on. You're like people like to say like I'm happy, I'm sad. You're never that. You're just alive, and that just.
You don't think people are ever happy? Like there's no happy moments?
I mean, you have happy moments, but you're not happy.
Completely in the happy.
You're not. Oh, I'm happy. I want to be happy. Nobody's happy. But
right,
but people are get their happiness and people get their depressions, and it just stacks up throughout their life, and it could be it evens out and it balances out.
I just like everybody play their cards differently.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people be going through stuff, but they don't let that affect them. I feel like people still can be happy. I feel like there are like naturally happy people. I feel like some people are naturally happy.
No, but to be in a complete state, like I can wake up and I can get woke up by some head, best head in the world. I could have made a quick flip real quick, hit a scratch off, made $100, made the best song of my life, everything popping, dapping niggas up, walking. I come in the crib, happy as fuck. I come in the crib, take my piece out the oven, and that shit flip and hit the floor. Everything just went down. I'm pissed. My whole happy day was just fucked up.
For how long will you let that affect the rest of your day?
See, that's how certain people deal with some shit. They ignore all of the positive shit, and then they focus on the negative shit. That's why they don't seem happy on the outside.
And I'm not gonna say that literally will fuck up my whole day. I was just using that as an example.
Mm-hmm.
I'll piggyback on what you were saying. How nobody's completely happy. Everybody finds certain shit. So, what about you, going?
You know, I'm just around 4 minutes from getting an M16. You know, I'm not gonna say where I'm gonna use it at because we're on camera right now. But you know, I'm trying to keep myself stable and focused and worry about things that matter in life instead of taking somebody else's.
Yeah, just to make sure you let me know if it ever gets to that point.
But, you know, besides that, you know, I'm doing alright though. You know, every day waking up is a blessing. You know, besides that, you know, but we all go through different things. But I think every day waking up is a new day. You know, so you should be blessed for that. So work on whatever issue it is, bury it, and move on.
How about you?
A couple people piss me off, but I'm great. I'm fine. Mm-hmm. I'm happy today. Yeah, I'm chilling. I can't let stuff get to me. It's really a mind thing. Cause I be a pissed bitch every single day. But I'm mad blessed, so.
You can get a discount if you get 2 M16s. You can get a discount if you get 2 M16s.
I don't want it.
Oh, okay.
You know what, one M16? I don't want to chop it either. I was talking to a nigga about that yesterday. I don't need all that. Who am I warring with?
You feel me? Like, I use that shit for a photo.
I come off the hip on your ass.
Ain't no claiming self-defense with that shit.
Facts.
Hell no, it ain't.
Try to boil your ass clean over. But yeah, so I've been in a light skin phase for like the last 2 weeks. My mental space. I'm always, my homie been there checking on me. But I don't know, I'm good, man. You know, the grind don't stop. We always gonna keep grinding. We always got shit we gotta keep pursuing. But you know, I feel like it really is important. Like we been talking about it a lot lately. It's been more mentioned, but checking on each other and just having little quick conversations like that is important to have more often. So I might do that more often. So
Answer the ones that seem like they okay. Especially the ones that seem like they okay a lot. Motherfuckers be holding shit down.
yeah, I feel like especially we all artists too. And I feel like we really got it bad because I mean I don't really like I've been a rapper and an employee around the same amount of time. Like recording and like I started recording when I was 16. I started working when I was 16. So I've never been just the employee. I don't have that side of things. I only know from an artist perspective because I've dibbled and dabbled. I'm never there. I'm at Burger King writing.
You feel me?
Writing verses and shit. I don't give a fuck about what's going on here. I'm a good employee, so I'm gonna bust my ass. But other than that, I'm not really here mentally. So what I was saying with that is, I don't know what it's like for everybody else. I know life is hard, but I know as an artist, we really live a misunderstood life until somebody actually comes in, lock onto you, like, yeah, this is my person, or co-sign you, and everybody bandwagon you and jump on it. Even then, when we successful, it's still depressing because everything is amused. Like each one of us, I feel like he got the shade over his third eye. We have something like a third eye. That's the ability to absorb stuff that we incorporate in the art. So we are more susceptible to energies and shit that be going on because of what we do. We use it in a different way, but I feel like that shit is a weight on everybody. And some people, and like, we just cool. Like that's why a lot of people I think a lot of artsy people, they like how Nakeem is like real like. Just like it's life. Like you gotta have that mentality because that shit can eat you alive if you don't. Like you know what I mean? Like you just worry about everything all the time. Like, and I look at everything as
strong people. Period. Strong people got. I don't care what your occupation is. Like a strong person, they carry their shit differently. So people always assume that it's confidence and that they're always okay and that so people come to them. The motherfucker could be depressed as fuck. They won't know that. A motherfucker come and dump all their problems on you real quick, not even knowing, not even never asking, because they just assume the way you carry yourself, the way you are, like that shit be crazy.
That's why I exploded about it again because I'm an emotional person. Like I can't even lie. I'm just honest. Like I'm straightforward with how I feel. So like, and I have to vent it. But like, I can do a good job at holding it until I'm in a certain mental space, but a lot of people dump their shit on me. It's constant. I could wake up 6 o'clock in the morning and somebody telling me about their fucking problems. And I've accepted that as a role, but it's like, god damn.
Right, like, that should be like, damn, what about me?
And sometimes
go ahead, what happened?
And sometimes I be talking and motherfuckers don't want to hear what I be talking about, but I just listen to a motherfucker talk to me for fucking ever. Like, somebody listen, god damn it, shit. Like, that's how I be feeling, so, you know. In our community is important, but aside from that, I was going to say on a positive note, I feel like I said that it started to be a topic in our community, but I feel like our community, our culture is starting to. There's certain hindrances, we're gonna get into them later, and certain things, but like there's more black billionaires than there's ever been. Like millionaire was an impossible thing for some certain people. Like I'm gonna be a millionaire by 35. I say that shit every day. That's my. Since I was 18, since I really started taking music serious, I'm not late yet because I said I was gonna be a millionaire by 35, and I'm not 35 yet. But that's been my goal. I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm not even gonna say close. I'm gonna be a millionaire by 35. But that seems like an impossible goal to people. But our people are becoming fucking billionaires. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like A million ain't nothing. You can fuck off $1 million. You know, if you fuck off $1 million, then something wrong. But you can fuck off $1 million.
Yeah, like when, like even just seeing Jay-Z and all the shit that Jay-Z got, and just knowing his story and how he didn't really pop off and it shit until he had what, like
27.
27, yeah.
Straight drop Reasonable Doubt. But even I don't know if it was Conway or Benny. They was 32.
We got a guest caller.
Who that? Yo.
Nah, we over here at this we over here at the spot shooting the podcast.
Oh, you at the spot?
Yeah, you on the pod right now. Say what up.
Yeah.
What that's A?
Hell yeah.
What's good, cuz?
What up?
Hell yeah.
Nigga, where you gonna bring your ass for the episode, nigga? I'm waiting for you, man. I got some shit, some topics just for when you come.
Yeah, you got some niggas to bomb too.
Definitely.
I definitely believe it too.
Yeah.
I know y'all gonna be over there for it.
Shit, probably a little minute.
Alright, no telling.
Shit, I got you, cuz.
I love me.
Yeah, that's our cousin AJ. He gonna be on here soon.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, nigga. But what I was saying, okay, so where I was going from, you was talking about, I was saying how Benny or Conway, I can't remember which one of them, but they said they 32 and they just start popping. Like this shit just start getting, like it's not too late. And then that was a perfect transition to show you when it's in you, it's mother, it ain't on you, it's in you, goddamn it. That's your favorite quote to fucking say. My man,
That's been my shit lately.
Mr. Jada Kiss
Oh, yeah.
showed motherfucking age ain't the motherfucking thing when you in shape, nigga. When your shit right, your shit
Nigga,
right.
stamina up.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can be in this game forever as long as you progress the right way. And I done said 1,000,000 times, like, you know, our culture, this is like, so we've been trying to get old people out of there forever, but it's because we never had old people in our culture before. Hip hop is really fucking young. So like,
For real, like,
I mean, like all our old people are just getting old.
Our dad and shit was like literally the first generation of people in rap, like.
Cause he was little. It was probably what? Cause New Edition was young, so it was grew R&B type shit, and then like you go into rap, cause Daddy did all that shit. He said he rap and he could sing, but he said that singing was more like his thing type shit. But yeah, but that fucking verses was crazy, man. Them niggas didn't know what the fuck. They wasn't prepared for that shit.
I enjoyed it because I didn't look that deep into it. I just took it for what it was. I
But-
fuck with both of them.
But with artist eyes, did you see?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you seen?
I did. The locks, those are some grown ass men. That's what I'm gonna say. Them some grown ass men. Feel me? Joel them, they just still them niggas. Feel me?
Yeah.
It's a diff, like they them niggas, but they, like the locks came on some grown man shit. Like everything about how they presented themselves to the perform, like everything, like they was just grown. They come back, what they was saying, they wasn't talking out their ass. Like, feel me? Like niggas was grown, they was grown men. Like, so I saw a difference.
The
Like,
chemistry.
that's a fact.
But
Grown men.
so
like,
I don't want to. All right, so I don't want to transfer. I mean, I might. We already know what happened, so I guess we ain't gotta stay on this topic too long. But it's a perfect transfer to something that Tyler was saying in this interview on Hot 97 when he was saying about caring. You like when you care, you just care more. Like the Locks cared more about their presentation and cared more about what they did. And after all this time, they cared and it showed. That's the difference. Like motherfuckers just be slapping shit together. They do that. We're gonna do this to get this bread. We're gonna be out.
We gonna get paid regardless.
Dipset was they the flashy, so they kind of got it on them. The Locks got it in them.
Yeah.
Feel me? It's a difference. But everybody know that they was the more flashy. They was the more put on type of era. The Locks, they was really talking. Feel me?
But
Yeah,
at the same time, the battle, Locks would have won, period, right? But the battle wasn't what it could have been, because that's another thing. As an artist, you have to realize the importance of a DJ, and having them pick the right track list, having them know what to do, how to bail you out at the right times, how to do certain shit. Like,
yeah, their chemistry was off as fuck.
You can tell they don't fuck with each other. But if you think about
they
it, so
cool, but they not in tune. Like,
Joel Santana can spit like the Locks. Joel Santana did a whole "I Can't Feel My Face" with Lil Wayne, and he was either right here or above. They was battling every fucking song, and that's Lil Wayne's considered one of the greatest rappers of all time. Joel Santana has that lyrical ability. They could have went into that. They didn't want to say, "Oh, I would have went to the DJ. Oh, drop it real quick." Okay, no, so they want to spit. They said, "I can't do that. Let me do that real quick."
DJs wasn't on the stage. They were so far away they couldn't even change they shit in the middle.
I would have been like, and then it would have been my DJ job to pick it up. You feel me? Like.
Look, the Dipset always been how they is. If you think about it, they always been that type of group that was more. They wasn't really for. I feel like.
Wasn't. Well, Cam was. If you think about.
I'm talking about them as a.
But think about Big Tig in the basement. Think about Big Tig in the basement. Like, I know it was a long ass time ago, but if you see Dipset in the basement, the niggas was rapping. Like, Cam was counting money the whole time while he was freestyling.
That's what I'm saying though. So I'm not saying as far as not being able to rap.
Joel's hopped in there and was, not mean, like I'm going that type shit. Like, I used to consider it was a time where it was Joe Budden, Fabulous, Lloyd Banks, Lil Wayne, and Joel Santana. And I know that sound crazy to a lot of people because they won't understand, but them niggas was like on the same tier level at a particular time, and it was like crazy with shit.
But I'm not even saying niggas can't rap.
No, but it's just
rap. It's just even when they like them freestyling Big Tig in the basement, that's a different setting than when they perform together or when they're doing performances or when they in a video. They always been kind of like
they had unity though before.
Yeah,
that's the problem because their whole thing
kind of all over. The Locks was always more sturdy.
They're based off unity.
Like,
Dipset,
I feel like the Locks always gave you who they was. Dipset was always kind of like an image. Like they never, Cam never gave you who he was before he got all this money and was flashy and all this shit. Like, it was just always this pink furs and all of this like extravagant shit. And now that they like, not no disrespect, but they probably not even selling that much or doing all that. So they probably don't even know the same feeling they had when they was recording that shit before.
Right.
Like,
see, what I would want is because Joel Santana, he had a drug addiction. And he probably ain't got that much money like that. He's under Cam, so he not. But Cam ain't broke. I guarantee you, Cam invested in some other shit. You feel me? But that's not what his transition. That's what he needs to show now. You get what I'm saying? Like, as you get older, you need to show that shit. Like, because even Styles says
niggas, they just don't care. Like you said, like they don't care.
But this nigga,
yeah, that's a fact.
And I can't help but think about what's his name every time I think about Cam too. Rico. I feel like that's who he really is.
Yeah.
Off of Paid in Full, like when he played Paid in Full, I feel like that's his.
You feel like that's probably the reason why he don't really show who he is.
Yeah, I feel like he really
off the shiesty shit.
Yeah, I feel like he really he played that like Bishop and like Bishop when Tupac played him. Like, I feel like that was the. But we can go into that too about how fucking nobody is like, y'all gotta stop paying so much attention to images and trying to emulate these niggas. Nobody is who they think they are.
But
I really think Tupac was bisexual. I don't think nobody else gonna say that shit, but I really feel like
and he wasn't a thug to the movie Juice.
There's certain shit, like it's some shit he was talking about a song, he was saying some shit about Thug Passion. And in the intro, he said, whatever he said was like mad weird to me. And then Thug Passion is a fruity ass drink when you think about it. But niggas was drinking that back then, but I don't know if it's because they meant,
Ain't Thug Passion Coke 45 and Hennessy?
No, Thug Passion is like,
drink, right?
Yeah, Thug Passion is 2 drinks mixed, but it's some sweet shit. It's like Hennessy and Alizé.
Yeah.
What? Like Cat Williams. I don't drink no goddamn Alizé, but bitches do. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, and it's this certain shit. But somebody was trying to say that. Somebody said they seen Biggie at African Bambaataa spot too. That was fuck with me completely. But You don't never know what you gotta do in getting in this fucking game, man. You never really
You know,
fucking know.
that nigga Diddy, he be on some shit.
Yeah, Diddy suspect as fuck.
It's fuck. But,
Everything is like a gimmick. Like, I know. So, Nakeem, you have been the Kanye, I don't want to say stan, but you just respect the nigga for his actual talent, the ability that he has.
I respect his genius.
Yes, and which he has a genius.
That's a fact.
So, do you equate his antics now to his previous antics, or do you feel like this is prime Kanye, like the real Kanye and his antics? Like, do you think this is like?
I feel like we love Kanye because we loved Kanye for his antics before, but he was able to pinpoint it a little bit more because he for the internet and he wasn't as accessible. He'd go on TV and say George Bush don't care about black people and it'd be a poignant thing, but when he's just going and tweeting a bunch of random shit that's off the top of his head, he's still that same genius, but it's not as thought out.
No, but what I'm saying, do you think now he's starting to get the grasp of it though? Like this whole rollout for his album, like I don't think he's crazily doing things anymore. I think Kanye is back to being calculated Kanye. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's back. Like I don't feel like he's not just wilding anymore. I feel like
he was really stunking.
Before he was kind of struggling. Now he's kind of a little bit more on track. But he's still gonna do some Kanye.
Yeah, but it's Kanye. But I feel like he's locked in a little bit. He know what he's doing because I heard somebody talking about how Drake was supposed to drop, and I don't think Drake dropped, and Kanye didn't drop. But they're supposed to drop at the same time. And it was like somebody was like, Kanye probably believes that he can beat Drake in our #1, but he's not going. In reality, he can't beat Drake in #1. But what Kanye's doing strategically, once Kanye dropped his album, whoever dropped at that same time, is everybody's rushing to Kanye shit. Guaranteed. I'm rushing to Kanye shit. And it's a gospel album.
But
and niggas is still rushing to that shit.
But Kanye said he's pushing his album back because of Drake. So I don't think Kanye thinks he could beat Drake as #1. But he's going to. He probably doesn't want to go head to head with him.
I don't think.
This Certified Lover Boy about to be different.
I don't expect nothing less from Kanye though, because even though he was married to Kim and everybody say he was in a sunken place, whatever. I know he learned a lot of shit from that bitch. Like I know for a fact she put him onto so much. Like she feel me, because if they don't do nothing else, they know how to get to a bag. They know how to market. Like they just know what the fuck going on. So
her lifestyle changed since Kanye gone.
She back doing all her shit.
I just realized the other day that Kim kind of surpassed Ray J. Like he was like been trolling her this whole time and like been like kind of like pushed in the like, you know, I'm just saying, being like toxic about the whole shit. Like he put a sex video out with her and she blew up off this shit. But he been saying shit about like just I hit it first, dropped songs like that. But I'm pretty sure she got more money than him now. She got more like more known.
What? Man, listen.
Nah, Ray J. What I was telling you?
That nigga, Ray J is a corn.
Nah, y'all wildin'. Ray J.
I'm not saying he's not.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not saying he's not smart.
Oh yeah, he probably.
I'm not saying he don't know how.
Oh yeah,
that nigga, right. He know what to do.
You probably right.
He been in it since young. Feel me? So he know what to do, but he's still a corn.
Nah, I was telling Nakeem the other day.
Like when it comes to females.
No, it's weird to me that Ray J's not a rapper. He got a rapper persona. Like the way he acts, for him to be singing, "If I had one wish." Like that's like you would never think with his personality.
That was Brandy's little brother.
It would be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Ray J.
I feel like he is super smart in business, but as far as his personality,
it's a corn with the ladies.
It's funny because I be thinking about like us living in Georgia. We really casually have done shit that people just get mad excited for. Like the other day, someone, oh, it's legal. They open up restaurants where you can smoke in here and da 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 da. And we already done been like.
Yeah. I mean, shit. It's like Tyler was saying in that interview about reference points and shit. Like, when you get certain reference points, they might see some shit that I've never seen and be excited about. You feel
No,
me?
definitely, that's a fact.
I never cut up with a brick of coke. They probably have. Like, you feel me? Like,
No, it just
people see certain shit.
it was a bottle service video that just made me think about that shit though. But like, cause that's something that I was thinking. I actually was thinking when it came to my head, it came from me thinking about stuff that I haven't experienced. Like that I know, like I never like when I used to go to the clubs. I used to go to the club to hustle. You know what I mean? And then I ain't never really have a section or I ain't never had that kind of. I've been in tech. You know what I mean? Like or everything, all the VIP treatment I got would come from me being a musician and me performing inside shit. You feel me? So that's where it came from me thinking. And then I like, but I have been inside this shit where I can just catch. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's where it came from. So yeah, I guess. Let's touch on one more celebrity thing that I feel like gonna be long, then we're gonna go get off the celebrities for a minute. Alright, so how do you guys feel about what the baby said?
What'd he say?
Knowing that he had everything mapped out ahead of time with how he did everything, I feel like he was too sensitive.
Here's my thing. I'm sorry, were you finished? What's your point?
I just feel like he was too sensitive.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. And I
sensitive.
concur. What I want to say is, what the fuck did he say? Just because, like, they literally went and took pieces of his sentence, of what he was saying, and strung it together to make it bad, to make it say, oh, he's saying some shit about gay people, and he said AIDS, like two sentences later.
Made it seem
So,
like he was specifically
still,
saying people who are gay only have like
they have AIDS and they're doing the.
Yo, I watched a Taj.0 stand up last night like, after the spot closed, and I watched Taj, and it made me think about the baby. Cause do you know how Taj be fucking wild and he offends people on purpose? Like he literally, his style of comedy is to start a joke where everybody's following him, and he keeps breaking it down and going further and further until he offends everybody but like one person, and then he happy like, oh, only one person still with me. Like he loves that shit. Like he said, like this nigga said, he said, oh, all the gays must die. Da da da. He was like, but everybody be so mad about the gays. He's like, and they said that God hates gays. He's like, God doesn't hate gays. He's like, God just mad at the gays because they found a loophole. He's like, you mean we get to have sex without the, oh, you know how my day was doing? You know what happened? This girl said this to me today, and she did this. You don't care about my feelings? Da, 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 da. Like, it's just like, but that's funny as fuck when you think about it. Like, you know what I mean? When you think about what he was actually saying in that, but you can't say anything anymore.
But the difference with him is that he's a comedian, so comedians are allowed to have a certain, well, not anymore, but they're supposed to. There's like being a comedian, you're supposed to be in a room where you can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Back in the days, look at how their comedy was. Raw as fuck.
Yeah,
but ain't nobody used to say nothing. It was just hilarious. Everything a motherfucker said.
But before we get off of the artist though, when you think about it, okay, so somebody drew a comparison to the baby and Ludacris, and people were outraged about that because they didn't see where that person was coming from visually and antic wise. The baby can rap, the baby will beat your ass, the baby will shoot you, all of that shit. That's a fact. We know this shit. But he is a comedian. His videos are funny as fuck. He has a personality to him. It's not just a. It's
bigger than rap. I understand that.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's not just the same way that 50 Cent had that. 50 Cent was a troll because 50 Cent, everybody knew you can't fuck with 50, but 50 was funny as fuck. Like you knew, but just like without it, like it's a difference. Like okay, let me somebody from Onyx. Like you know you can't just if that nigga talking he mad. Like one of them niggas mad. They want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like but. Niggas with the same tough guy status, some niggas be chilling and they still just be funny. Like that's the nigga. He's a gangster rapper, whatever you want to call it. And his music not even like that. His music about having fun and all of that shit. Like and then it's just like where do you draw the line with this shit? Or you're offending women because you're talking about getting your dick sucked and this. Every nigga likes getting his dick sucked. The president of the United States almost got impeached because he got his dick sucked. Like what the fuck? Like who doesn't like? You're not. belittling women because women suck dick, and some niggas suck dick too. A gay nigga like to get his dick
But when a
sucked.
bitch talk about sucking dick, it's okay.
Yes.
That's fine. I feel like
as women.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying like that's a double standard.
No. This I'm gonna tell you where.
Why is it degrading when men say it, but if a female be like, oh, because females pop they shit too. Like even back then, like bitches talk about what they talk about.
No, but why? Okay, so this the only thing that with women, I don't know if the industry or the people that handle them box them. So it's like with niggas, yeah, okay. Me and Nakeem was talking about something last night, and I was saying how it is this dude, no shade, I ain't going to go to the detail because I don't want to cook as my nigga, but he was saying how niggas in the town can't get with him on conscious rap. They might can rap, but they can't. But I'm like, every nigga raps about their struggle and their pain. Whether they talk about shoot 'em up, bang bang here and there, every nigga has a song where they vent. And I feel like women are so, like even with you, I told you when you that song that I made the video for, I feel like I can listen to that shit every morning because it's motivational. You're really talking. So it's like, but women get into this box like Lil Kim. This is what I gotta talk about. Lil Kim. Can you imagine if Lil Kim wrote for herself and Lil Kim talked about all of the struggles and the shit and her pain that she was going through, even with Biggie and all of this shit? Like it would have been way more deeper. Her legacy would have been even more solidified. But they boxed them. That's what I feel when it comes to women. When it's coming, if you're doing what you're doing, talk about what you want to. I love all of that. Be yourself, but don't just box yourself. Because I feel like Meg can. I always say I feel like Meg can really rap. But she always going to the same shit. And it's like and even.
But it's crazy. That's what people like. Cause look at like
Nicki Minaj switch it up.
She did, but that's Nicki. Like on average, like guys. Or even females don't typically listen to females who rap about certain things. Hence why so many certain artists are underrated. Amaretta, who like it's mad rappers. Like people like, oh, where are the conscious rappers? We're the conscious female rappers. All the female rappers talk about. No, that's what everybody focused on. Everybody focusing on that. They putting that shit up on a pedestal. It's rappers, it's bitches out here that really be rapping. Nobody listens to them. Nobody paid them no attention. At all. Like they following was not crazy. But nobody listens to them. But not on no mainstream level at all.
But it's a flip. So think of a Lupe Fiasco, right? Think of a Lupe Fiasco. No mainstream person is going to think that if you don't know music, you're not going to know Lupe Fiasco is a fucking monster because he's going to talk about the same shit that everybody want to hear you talk about. Like, so you are like, sometimes the artist, you just got to balance it, and then sometimes you box yourself in too much. Because like even like just like I was talking about 50. If 50 would have never went nowhere if he did three things. 50 came on, treat him how to rob. Talking about I can rob every celebrity, let you know I'm not scared of none of you motherfuckers. He came out talking 50 Cent, Bo, we in here, Bo. But then he go with his mixtape shit where okay, I'm funny too. Shanti baby, what you doing over there with them? You need to come see me. He started getting comical with his shit. If your pussy so good, tell me why you gotta work here. So he showed that side of himself. Then he go mainstream with it. Even on Get Rich or Die Trying. It's still he had it's still the 21 questions and it's all about us. And I mean he tagged every single lane. He didn't buy he came in one type of thing and he said, okay, I'm gonna show you exactly who I am. All of that. And then he started directing, he started off doing skits. and then he like years ago he was doing this little Pimp and Curly shit, and then now you can see like okay, he got something else. Then he probably directed Get Rich or Die Trying too. I gotta go look at that, but now that I think about it, it would make sense for him to have directed that shit. So you know what I'm saying? So like it's just balancing all of that shit. I don't know.
You do know.
Oh yeah, you said you don't like when I said that. You right.
I was trying to say about the baby though, like I hate how nowadays nobody could be rap like y'all don't let rappers be rappers. Like in my day you can literally say whatever the fuck you wanted to say, and like you can feel however you wanted to feel about it. Like people try to like cancel you and shit like that, but like what?
Your family is fucking psychotic, man. What the fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know what the fuck be going on. But like I was saying, fuck.
You said rappers can't
Oh
be
yeah,
rappers.
rappers can't be rappers no more. Like y'all literally get mad at every fucking thing, and like, what do y'all really be wanting from people? Like y'all try to hold people accountable to like bullshit. Like it's literally like you want people to sit here and be robots. Like, but y'all want y'all sit here and dance to all this shit that people is talking about in their songs. Like, oh, people talking about, I killed somebody. I sold drugs all my life. I've had these certain experiences, and y'all expect people to come on y'all platforms and be fucking Ellen. Like nobody is gonna be pop. Like, well, Ellen is a bitch. Let's not even. Well,
So,
in
Hell of a nigga.
A real
so to bring it back though, do y'all feel that he should have apologized?
I feel like if he was gonna apologize, he should have did it the first time instead of doubling down. You doubled down and lost all your potency. Like if you could have just said, "Oh shit," like I didn't feel like y'all took it that way. Like that's not what I was trying to say. I could understand that, and instead of saying, "Nah, fuck what y'all talking about," dropping a music video like, "Yo, let me be myself in rainbow colors," and then.
But everybody's not offended. So many gays reached out, like different types of things reached out to educate him. You know what I'm saying? Man,
You know
listen, I
who's
just
offended?
feel like
Elton John. Like the only people that are offended are people that really don't give a fuck. They don't even know who the baby is. Like Elton John just came and was just like, "Oh, this is terrible." Blah blah.
Where the fuck he even come from?
Madonna said some shit about it.
like
And now all of the people all these sponsors start pulling from like all the performances start pulling.
man.
And now that's why he apologized because he was losing money.
But can we?
But nobody give a fuck about. Nobody really cares.
So there's a dual question that I want to ask, and I don't know which part I should go at first. So, do you see why people are drawing a? Is it fair to draw a comparison to Lil Nas X?
What's that? What's the comparison?
Of how Lil Nas X wants to be freedom to express what he wants, and everybody is supporting that, but the baby can't express what he
feel
wants.
like people are, I'm not gonna say overly supporting the gays, but people overly support certain things. People overly support obesity. People overly supporting the gays. But when a straight person do it, it's all wrong.
That's
people
so,
overly supporting.
So that's what I was gonna say.
Because I don't know. Like I don't know how to
let me
put
play
shit in
devil's
words. It's
advocate.
just
I feel like Lil Nas X, he is like doing a lot in my opinion, but I feel like shit, where was I going with that? I kind of lost my train of thought there. Oh yeah, alright. So he's doing like a lot in my opinion, but he's fucking getting a little bit of backlash from people that are like, what the fuck is this? Like this nigga is twerking on the devil. Like, oh fuck no. Like it's people. He is getting backlash. It's just like it's just like not. It's just the heat of we.
It's not the same type.
Yeah, the
of
people that got the backlash that they don't have any power because they don't control the internet. They're old heads. They're people like who are kind of stuck in the past of what they grew up in.
Yeah.
So if somebody was to throw a straight pride concert, would that be can we do that?
Hell no.
And how does that make any sense? How?
Because it would be like somebody throwing a white pride parade. Like
I don't think so at this point. I don't think so. I think we heterosexuals are under fucking attack. We really are. I'm saying it in a comical voice, but we're really under attack.
I ain't gonna go out there.
You don't think we're under attack?
I mean,
They want to change it so that there's not male or female when you have a baby born.
I mean, it's just people on some other shit now.
Certain shit is definitely.
I don't feel like it's.
Certain shit.
We're under attack.
I don't feel like they're attacking you personally. Like you say, they're attacking heterosexual men. Like
Heterosexuality.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
But that's another reason why we gotta educate our kids. People always be like, "Oh, y'all put this out there for the kids," and I know it do be hard because it's like everywhere. But we still have to educate our children on what the fuck is really out here. We can't protect it from everything.
Yeah, and this is what I feel. I feel like cause you shouldn't give a fuck that I'm straight. Cause I don't give a fuck if you're gay, but if that's what all everybody's saying is like, yeah, okay, I'm gay, well, motherfucker, I'm straight, god damn it. Like if it's like it's wrong or you can't, I don't want like that you're wrong. Like I really get frustrated. Like I have nothing against fucking gay people, and that's not even gay people, are not even like that. That's the shit that when you really sit down and talk to gay people, like the real down to earth, normal, everyday gay, they're not even on no fuck shit. Like they don't even like buy into a lot of this bullshit. Like that's the whole thing about it. It's like this shit is retarded. It's just like I can't. I say all the fucking time, my comparison. You got a beard and you got on a fucking dress. I don't care how comfortable you are. Do your thing, girlfriend, man. But I'm gonna feel uncomfortable, and I'm not wrong for that because that's not comfortable to me, and you can't make me feel comfortable. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
And this will go back to that time.
Now if I would have punched him in his face because he did that, then I'm dead ass wrong.
But this goes back to that Tyler interview. You're not wrong, but he's not wrong.
He's not wrong
because
not at all.
Because that's who he is. This is how he feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. But it makes you uncomfortable because you growing up, you're like you never see that. You never had that reference point.
It's not. I wouldn't say that. It's because of what I feel like. I mean, it's from my personal views.
Exactly.
But it's not. I've seen, like, I knew who RuPaul was since I was a little ass kid. I seen Wong Tong Fu, mad young.
But it wasn't as apparent as it is now. Like let's say your son growing up, he's seen that a billion times. Yeah. Compared to the hundred of times that you've seen.
But I can say this: my son feels weird when he sees it.
Yeah, okay.
He's seen a gay boy in school, and like I was talking to my baby moms, and she was telling me about it, and she was saying like he was like why he acts a little he didn't particularly knew the word for it, but he knew that it wasn't different. And as a child with no reference point, that's a natural. It's not like he's not even 10 yet
because he naturally he was born like because you're born that way. So naturally he was born heterosexual.
So that's the point that I was trying to say.
So like these things and these shows and these. Like they're not really gonna affect him like that because he's heterosexual.
Exactly. So I don't like the heterosexual.
Oh no,
heterosexuals that are being only people that are being attacked are the people who are allowing it to attack them. Cause like I said, we have to educate our kids on this shit. Like we can't hide it. You know what I'm saying? So because there's so much there, so that's why.
But we don't have when I say we're under attack, we don't have the decision making power. I feel like anymore. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like it's not, it's not because like I don't want to make it seem like because everybody deserves the same kind of rights, but I feel like everybody. I did a study. I was studying some shit recently. Like I go on my biblical studies and I do all this shit, and I found out that, and it made sense to me that everybody is a shade of brown. Even white people. White people somewhere down the line got a deficiency where they can't produce pigment, but they're still a shade of brown. We're all one fucking race. So like, damn, where the fuck was I going with that? All right, so and being that there are so many other more struggles that we need to be focused on other than like hate crime on any capacity is fucked up. You can't from a color, from a sex, from anything. You can't harm somebody because they disagree with you, and that's a bitch ass mentality. If you even think about that, oh, this person doesn't think like me, fuck them up. Like what? How do you even use we don't even go to that capacity? But that's a fucked up mentality. But for stuff to be shoved down your throat needlessly, like since we're all one human race, we don't all feel the same, but we still battle. They found some way to divide that up and for us to fight amongst that. And I feel like we're fighting amongst sexuality about something that is hidden inside the closet. But yet some people are feminine, some people are like to dress in women's clothes and don't even like men and still like women. There's all these spectrum and there's all of this shit that goes on. Yes, but that's them. But for people to force it down people is what like you want to be seen, included. Yes.
So here's my thing. I feel like them being represented, I have no problem with. My thing is is the cancel culture because half the people don't give a fuck about
what's going on
about that shit. Like I would rather have them be represented on TV and shit, so that when I have kids, I could be able to say like when they have questions, I could be able to let them know like, oh, this is what this you know what I'm saying. Some people like that, like you don't really gotta sweat unless you like that, like you know what I'm saying. You don't really gotta be uncomfortable around them, like you feel me, like type shit like that, like because. I feel like niggas that's uncomfortable around gay people are gay. Like that are super like unless you're like maybe when they're doing too much.
And I'm about to say
now can you know?
But it's not gonna be too often that you're in a room full of gay people. Because why would you be? Because they kind of go where gay people are, and you kind of go. You feel me? So it's not likely that you're always gonna even be around. And if you are, then obviously.
My favorite cousin growing up was gay. Like I didn't know this. Everybody knew this growing up, but I didn't know this. I didn't even know. Like I would. Like gay to me, gay was just like an insult. Like I didn't even really know what gay was. Like it was just like nigga, you gay. Like oh yeah, I'll be fucking with Jay like cause his name my name Jay. He gay. He smoke hay or some shit like just stupid dumb like kid shit type shit. But like him actually being gay kind of like made me be like oh like what is this shit like what's like kind of understand what the fuck is going on like you feel me like and then cause I was super homophobic and then I tried to start tracking myself and trying to be like okay let's like maybe I can understand what like he got certain emotions toward other people towards that like I might be attracted to fucking Puerto Rican women and he might like you know what I'm saying he's attracted to men he's attracted to fucking whales and fucking dogs and shit. As long as you ain't fucking with kids, then I ain't got no problem with you.
Do you, my nigga? That's a fact.
But when it comes to cancel culture, I feel like people wanna just bash you and beat you up and bully you instead of trying to educate you. Because if I never had that my gay cousin, I would have never knew. Like shout out to you, Chauncey, love you, my nigga. But I would have never knew like what, like you know what I'm saying. I would never had that entry point to be like, okay, maybe this isn't. Maybe all gay people aren't fucked up because that's a cool ass nigga.
But there are like there's some cause I see that like I get real like if I feel real cool with like a gay dude like sometimes I see them the first time I do it they seem surprised cause like I dap you I bring you like that's the first type of dap I give anybody like I mean like I'm not going but like it's certain motherfuckers though this certain I don't know if it's like. How can I put it? Like it do seem like all gay dudes have a certain degree of
flamboyancy.
That attitude, that extra attitude on it. But this I don't want to group them.
I get what you're. I kind of know where you're going with that. You're referring to people who are more in your face about it, more like. Pushing up on like you know what I'm saying it purposely making you uncomfortable but that's probably their more defense mechanism.
Wait so that Key and Peele skit was the perfect example
when they were in the cubicle.
Yeah, he's in the cubicle and he's like he showed him a picture of it. He's like what's that? He's like it's a picture of it. He's like is that a picture of ass? He's like a picture of anus. She's like no. It's a picture of my anus, ain't it, girlfriend? He's just doing too much. So he's like, oh, you a homophobe, you this and that, and that. He had like a dick lollipop, and he's like, you just scared. This intimidates you, huh? Mm-hmm. So then the dude boyfriend came up, like the other dude who called a homophobe. His boyfriend came up, and he's like, man, he had kissed him on the cheek. He's like, that's the guy you were talking about? And then he's like, yeah, man. And then he's like, oh, maybe I'm an asshole. He's like, it's like I mean, like, because you're just being mad extra if this nigga gay too, but he ain't even like.
Yeah. I feel like everybody has the ability to be an asshole. Like, even if whether you're gay, black, white, like, I don't have to pretend not to be this way because you're fucking gay or trans or whatever you are. I feel like I should always be myself, so you could always be yourself. Like the way that little baby be do what he do. Like I'm pretty sure that every favorite rapper that you ever had has said some shit like all these dick sucking ass niggas in the car like nigga I probably heard a nigga say that shit at the store last week. Like nigga, what are you talking about? Y'all be mad about like niggas being normal.
Who the fuck cares? Like that's what I'm saying. Like a nigga like I'm on. It's just like it's just to me. It's just like she called me light skin all the goddamn time, and I hate that shit because it's like it's like mad demasculating to me kind of because that's how people.
But I would never call you that. Like
no. But so what I'm saying by that is
nah,
I am fucking light skinned.
Yeah.
So for me, if I'm like, oh, you got my fucking eyes, you coming, nigga, I'm light skinned. So it's like when people are like, oh, these niggas get, or you sucking dick in the car. How are you offended if you suck dick in the car, my nigga? Like what the fuck? Why you mad at me? Or if you gay, you fucking gay. Oh, you did some gay shit. You hate because no niggas, you did some by the definition, you sucked that nigga dick. That was some gay shit. Like how the fuck? No, it was normal. No, it was fucking gay by definition in the fucking textbook of. I mean, in the dictionary. Like
it's intention.
Yeah,
like intention behind all your words have intention behind them. Growing up, I wasn't very talkative, so I've been like super observant. So like. I can always understand your intention when you're saying some shit. Like, right. I pay attention to your like to that more than what you're actually saying to me.
Right.
So when you're like when he's saying that, this nigga probably popped. Man, he can't come out and say like, nigga, I was rolling out my fucking mind, nigga.
Right.
I was like that nigga. He's always hopping up around and shit. Before that, like this nigga brought Tory Lanez on stage. He already got shoot thrown at him. This nigga. Like they are that
he like fuck it.
I feel like they couldn't attack him directly for the Meg Stallion shit, so they had to find some other shit. They was already on edge about that shit. If he would said that like last year,
I was about to switch subject, but it is awfully coincidental that Meg came out and said something about rappers and the LGBT community.
Yeah, she on that shit.
Huh?
Yeah, she on that.
Yeah, but anyway, so. Let's skip that and let's just talk about some random shit about how many kids is too many kids for you to mess with somebody if they ain't yours. Shit, even if they yours. Like, bitch, I told you not to have those last two. I'm out. It's like, no, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Like, you really love this person. But then, like...
But then y'all broke up and then she had kids?
Mm-mm.
Then you
just off rip, you just meeting somebody and she got the kids.
Like it ain't get to that point yet. I just vibing on like yo when we chill.
It's different too with guys and girls. Like a bitch will fuck with a nigga with like 5A mothers. But wait. In your case, he takes care of all of them. He doesn't have a baby mother. He don't got a baby mother.
No.
So where the kids going?
With him.
And he a good. How many kids? So you asking how many kids? 3 at the most.
3 at the most?
Mhm.
I can't be with nobody badass kid.
He would have to really be a certain type of dude. Like he would have to really obviously he organized the structure. If he a single dad and he got all his kids, obviously he got his shit together. He got his kid. You know what I'm saying? Long as they are mannerable, long as they are like my kids or more respect. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But no badass kids, no. But yeah, 3 at the most.
I don't care how many kids she have. She get EBT just to be stingy with it. Shit. Word up. Make your kids the best oodles and hot dogs in the world.
Oh shit.
My first time being a fucking step papa was so awkward one day when I woke up and they ass was just looking at me in the bed and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Like I had to get used to that shit. Like I went to sleep, wasn't nobody but you in this bitch. I woke up, these motherfuckers all bright eyed and bushy tailed, just looking at me, just good morning. Like, what the fuck? It was 3. Those was my babies though. But
I don't know if I'm trying. Like I don't know. Like I don't got no kids, so it'd be different for me. Like
that's a fact, though. That
like yeah, like I don't know.
Nah, my son got along with them too.
Yeah, that's dope. Like if I found like if it was like if I was in a situation and it was like I really cared about her and I really had to, like maybe.
But how many? Maybe 1.
Hell yeah! After that, it's a little curry.
I gotta feed him every goddamn night. No.
No, but that's different. Because I could be having different types of argument, motherfucker. Like a baby wouldn't be.
That just made me think about.
Niggas always gonna have babies.
That made me think about some random shit that happened to me when I was younger. And it turned me on, and I don't know if it was because I was younger or not. But I was kissing this girl and I had the condom in my hand. And she just took that shit and tossed it on the floor, and I was like, well, you know.
Yes, this is what you gotta do.
Yeah, this is just it. What am I supposed to do? I would have just been rude if I'd have go pick that shit up out the floor at that point. It's just like, I was mad young too, man. But we know what came out of that. Nothing. I said pregnancy came to pass, but didn't last. Only you know if it's true. I ain't gonna put you on blast. Yeah. She probably, that shit so old, she don't even know. She wouldn't even know. But yeah. That should turn me on thinking about it now. See, what's wrong with me? I need help, guys. Somebody help me. Help me.
So easy.
No,
and that's kind of
things. It just be the little
and it's kind of
things.
crazy because
What?
Because like guys y'all don't respect yourselves.
I respect myself.
No. I'm not gonna. So boom. I'm saying guys in
like
general.
that.
It is some guys that really don't. They don't really play like that. But what was I about to say?
Oh shit.
Wait, it's really some guys because I started thinking about something.
Yeah.
No, it's really guys that don't play like that, but females, we always like expected to like respect ourselves. Like we really have to move strategically. We're expected to move certain types of ways and shit. I'm such a dork. I'm clumsy. I'm about to knock over everything on the table. But yes, we expected to be so like militant and move certain ways. But guys really are easy as fuck.
But look, can I just give you a demonstration?
Because I don't know, because guys really don't care about condoms. Enough guys don't care about condoms. The fact that turned you, you said it turned you on back then, but the fact that it turned you on now.
But at that time period, I was the condom guy. Niggas used to come and hop in my drawer and be like, "Yo, I need a condom," cause niggas used to come and grab. I had condoms on deck at that
Apparently,
time.
you wasn't using them.
I was using them. She just threw that shit again. Okay, so
okay, but it turned you on back then, cool. But you said it still do now.
Yes.
No, but yeah, guys, I just feel like guys really don't.
But I liked her. But I feel like, okay, so this is a visual demonstration, right?
It depends on what level y'all was on too.
But you got this and this. If you keep going like this, I think this shit is going to break faster than this shit. It's already bending. Women can push out a whole fucking baby.
Yes, but the reason why I'm saying guys don't respect them, that don't
not going to rearrange.
Okay, but I'm not saying not to have sex with a lot of females. I'm saying as far as guys like wearing condoms and motherfuckers really not having boundaries like that. Guys really don't have a lot of boundaries like that at all. Like niggas don't really have boundaries like that.
So
not how they expect us to be. They'll turn up. Let them hear that a bitch did something certain. A motherfucker be quick to turn their nose up at us, but a nigga really be on his end doing mad little blocky shit, nasty shit.
But I was intrigued by what she did. I didn't call her a hoe or anything for it to be a double standard. So like, go ahead. Let's finish this argument real quick, and I'm gonna wrap it.
Guys don't respect y'all. I'm done.
We do have respect though. Some guys have respect about this, so I'm single. I don't be getting no pussy anyway.
I got respect for myself.
Huh?
I got respect for myself.
He definitely has respect.
I feel like I do feel that I get that from you.
Has respect.
I do. That's why I had to read what I said initially.
Time out. Wait, you don't get that from me? I don't have respect for myself.
I'm not saying you don't have respect for yourself because you do more than some guys that I was talking about. Generally, what I was just saying. So I do. But I feel like I feel like he got you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you don't. I feel like you're a little more lenient. I feel like he definitely comes off as more like...
Because he had me. And I didn't have an older fucking brother. He had me to see like, my brother be wildin'. I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, like...
That don't be meaning nothing though. Shit, motherfuckers don't always...
I had my role model. My uncle is my role model. He agrees with me. So you see where I get it from. All my cousins and all that shit. Those are people.
I calmed down.
Yeah, you calmed down. Like, Everybody has though. We getting old, man.
Right.
I ain't old, I'm timeless.
I'm keeping getting better too. I'm in the prime of my life. The only thing I can't do is run a marathon as fast as I could without getting winded. But I can work on my cardio and I can get that back right.
Nah, the nigga Jada and they was just definitely inspiring as fuck. Them motherfuckers' stamina was all the way up.
Different.
My voice,
They
voice
was
control.
not winded. That nigga, his voice control.
Speaking of voice control,
Man.
when Furco had me, cause you had left when I did the real tape, but that tape that I did, that was the test for the seeing green shit. I was so mad that he wasn't really recording that shit. Cause I did that shit the whole first time, and then he's like, yeah, I didn't want to wear you out and tell you to stop, but I think he was like listening to what I said, so that nigga ain't had me stop. I'm like, man, that's it, cause I didn't do it all the way through the second time.
Yeah.
The second time I had to punch somewhere in. Cause I was out of breath at that, but that first time after I did that shit, I was like, oh, telling you niggas, man, I've been on my YouTube podcast shit, but my music side is coming back, and it's over for you motherfuckers, cause I feel like a motherfucking monster again. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, you know what I ain't doing in a minute?
What's that?
The death battle shit.
Oh yeah, okay, let's give him a death battle.
You think Timmy Turner will whoop Danny Phantom ass?
Timmy Turner, I think Timmy Turner would be stupid enough to put himself on the same exact playing field as Danny Phantom, and Danny Phantom is an expert at what the fuck he does, so he would fucking beat his ass.
Yeah.
If Cosmo and Wanda don't intervene.
Yeah.
That's my consensus.
He'll find a way to separate, to catch the Furies and the shit.
I had a death battle too that I was thinking about, but I couldn't remember who it was. I could think of one off the top of my head. Who would you death battle of the operator that you would get if you was looking for help? Would you rather get Sylvester Stallone or fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh shit, I'm gonna get Sylvester.
I got these charges and I don't know where they came from on my credit card. Get to the chopper. No. No, but I don't know where these charges came from. I never played Roblox before. I think it's my son and what's the Sylvester Stallone video? Adrian.
Oh, that is Sylvester. Why are y'all thinking of that cat?
No, Sylvester Stallone. I think it's at the Rocky. I wonder if they thought about. I wonder if they thought about Sylvester Stallone to play Rocky because he talked like he got punched in his mouth all the time. He would be a perfect boxer. And they be portraying boxers mad slow. Yo, that's fucked up though when you think about it. But boxers do be mad slow. But anyway, this has been fun. Nakeem has to run. The cat has the gun. I don't know. This has been a family meeting. We're the family. Holla at me.
Next time.